let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Rave, Christian, Mattis, Evan Frears, whichever one he running with today. I think he running with Christian. Now that Evan out of the picture, I think he running with Christian. Then trying to hold trying to hold Sonny hostage. Will going to be in execution. Um, he ain't got nothing else better to lose. Rave, you had him in the palm of your hands. You let him go. And I don't know why you let him walk out. Like, Rave, you caught him red-handed, messing up the parental rights for you. Why did you let that criminal leave your hands? Like, that was your time to hold him, check his past, check what's going on with him to see is there any involvement into this being case. Like, you let a whole criminal went from under your nose to outside your house, now holding Will Sonny hostage. Now he holding Sonny hostage. How does that happen, Rave? You know he was convicted of something. You know he got a checkered past. Why did you let him leave your sights? I don't get you. You telling him to get out of here. Gone. Leave us alone. So you already know that's Ben. You already know that's David dad, right? You should know that by now. There is something in that whole mess right there. While he was ripping up them papers, you already knew something was funking in. And then when you realize you got two pieces of mail that you was missing out on, that you was supposed to read, the check in for you can get to the right track, the claim David as your own, you confronted him. You found out who his name is. You already knew who the person was. You knew of Jordan Eds, the one that had David, the boy you got now. Why didn't you put two and two together long enough? When Sierra mentioned that name, you should have broke your neck going running in that room or whatever. And you should have made sure, well, first of all, not run. You should have had David with you, and David shouldn't have left your sights because you knew it was something involving that. Why else would he be ripping papers and all that? Why else would he be running away? Why else would he wouldn't want that the background check to work out on him while he ripping them tearing up like that? Like, come on, Raph. You let him slip right through your fingers. And if it weren't for Sierra answering that phone and gave you his name, you probably would have still been running around here wondering who killed Jordan and what's his name. Thank God Sierra was there to answer that phone and stayed there to answer the phone and get that information to alert you. After she told you this information, you should have known something was up. Why else was he keeping up? Why else was he ripping them papers up? He knew he wasn't gonna pass no background check with his fake name. He knew it was gonna fall for him. Well, fail for him. He knew he wasn't gonna get nowhere no time soon with it. He was basically playing his hands. He wasn't expecting to fall in love with Sonny, but he fell in love with Sonny. And after falling in love with Sonny, now he got to run. But I guess his last stunt is to hold Superman hostage. I guess. Like that's gonna get you anywhere, but you gonna try that. I guess you wanna go out with a bang too, huh, Evan? Okay. We gonna see how much you gonna be banging. But I highly doubt you gonna get where you wanna get at. Well, I don't think you gonna get anywhere or do anything worthwhile. I think you gonna be kind of screwed regardless. Even if you do try to manage to escape, you ain't gonna get nowhere with it. So good luck, Christian Maddox. You trying this? We didn't see this happen several times, and we have seen it end badly, very bad, and horrible. So take your poison, which one you want. Take your poison, which one you want it. You want it bad, horrible, or which I said, bad, horrible, or worse. Which one you want? Because you're going to get one of them. I hope we don't end up well. You probably gonna end up going out with a bang. I see you now. You desperate at this point. Rafe know about your shady. Well, know somewhat of your shady past. So I'm pretty sure you ain't got nothing to lose. And I hope you enjoyed the little few. What was it? A couple of months. I think close to a year. You had babysitting your son or being your son nanny, cause yeah, it ain't gonna look good for you. But I think you going out with a bang, and that's gonna result in you possibly dying, which would suck. But you chose that. Um, Will, Will and Sonny reuniting. It was nice. I enjoyed it or whatever. Will, you better than I ever be. Yes, I was the headliner and the front liner of me going to prison. But just knowing that Victor and Xander helped me got there, helped push me farther into prison, I couldn't be as nice as you. If I could just cuss them out one time, I'll be happy then. Will, you better than I ever, because I have to give Will, I have to give Victor and Zelda a piece of my mind, a whole piece of my mind, before I be as calm, as cool as you is right now, sitting out there staring at sun and ain't bitter at all. I'll be so bitter, I'll be bitter than a lemon. You better than I ever be. I done missed all this time with my daughter. I done missed all this time with my daughter. I missed progress in my daughter's life. My husband, he hated me because he thought I killed this mama, to find out I wasn't the one that killed this mama. And now he in love with me again and telling me he loved me and all this. All this time you done missed enjoying your life that you done got cut short. No thanks to your big mouth and and Xander and Victor helping you. So Will, you better than I ever be, because like I said, I'll be bitter as a lemon. I'll be one of them lemons that's so bitter, yet no matter how much you try to do to it, it's gonna be a bitter, sour lemon. I'll be bitter and sour if I was you, and especially to the point that I missed all this time with my daughter. I think you done been in there a year and a couple of months. I'm thinking with the year later storyline, I'll be as bitter as a big old lemon. But that's just me, Will. You too sweet. You too sweet and too kind for my liking. I love you dearly, but you too sweet. I just couldn't. Not me with a clear conscience. I have to give them something, at least a parting gift. Well, I can't give them a parting gift. I get them a welcome back. I'm home free gift. Me cussing them all the way from one side of that mansion to the next side of that mansion, all the way through the exit door. Well, you a good one. It just couldn't be me, and it wouldn't be me. So now that the Slow Salem PD sound like the FBI. Slow Salem PD mixed with the FBI. They messed up on some DNA. And I found out that DNA they thought was Ben's. Found out it was what's the boy name again? Christian Maddix. So you mean to tell me even the soap operas FBI's horrible as the FBI's worse than Slow Salem PD? They even worse than they is. Now come on, now I expect this out of Slow Salem PD. I don't expect this out the FBI being this slow and being this horrible, being detectives solving crimes. So y'all do this on a living home. Sending people to prison that shouldn't have been in there in the first place, executing people knowing they don't deserve to be executed, or lose their life because y'all screwed up big time. Like, that's a mess right there, and I cannot like I said, Ben, when you get out, when they find out you innocent and you ain't do nothing, sue them, Ben, you better sue them for every dollar. You better not need for nothing. When they do find out, if it's not too late, I think they gonna end up catching you. I think they gonna end up somehow stopping the execution before it even happened. So when you do get out, if they end up catching your execution, oh, get off my shirt. and they end up catching your execution and not killing you, then you better be the richest one. You better be richer than Victor. Cause you deserve some road. You deserve some money after that. They done had you locked up. Then they trying to kill you. Ain't that some man's like, man, you better be rich. And I mean super rich by the time you get done. You need to get yourself a lawsuit because that is horrible. Like, they didn't did you like that. You didn't try to escape and all that. Like, they did you all the way wrong. Stephen on. I cannot and I will not with you. I thought we was focusing on business. I thought we agreed that the business was more important than Marlena. Here you go on a Friday talking about Marlena. I thought we agreed to work on the mirror. While working on the mirror, we gonna play with Marlena too? See, your priorities all messed up. Your company is in shambles. Your company is one fire away from being to explode in front of your face. You can lose everything with the wrong person under the helm. You still around here chasing Marlena's skirt. Really, Stephen on? Really? You just can't leave that one alone? You just can't help yourself? There's no stopping you. You got that urge and you gonna run up. Stephen on. I could have sworn I could have swore up and down what that was Tuesday, Wednesday when you was talking to Chad and gave Chad your ring. We was focusing on the company. When Gabby got something free, we were focusing on getting the company back from the she devil, the one you threatened. Now here we go Friday. Oh, screw the company, Marlena more important. See, you play too much. You play entirely too much, Stephen. And that's why it's not. And that's why it's not gonna happen for you. And that's why you're never gonna get Marlena. And that's why you always gonna be on the run, cause you ain't got no stopping sense. Even as another human being, well, using another human being body, you still obsessed with Marlena. You still focusing on the wrong thing besides the right thing. Like, at this point, do you want Marlena to be the one to arrest you and throw you in the jail cell since you that obsessed with her? One would be thinking about their company, how they can get their company back, making some moves or whatever, trying to get that company back, trying to do what they can before they even caught, before they even caught or on the run. You, however, worrying about Marlena and getting your lady of the night. I cannot and I will not with you, Stephen. Like, not only that, you up here gonna tell Justin $10 million and he can get Caleb back. Then on the second hand, you gonna tell this man to make something that's not gonna happen and make sure he don't get Caleb back. You want him to get your queen of the night. Now, you know that woman married. You know that woman had been married 1,000 times with John, right? Now, what makes you think Justin, Mr. Ivy League, can somehow shrink Marlena or lawyer Marlena, to hypnotize her, put a spell on her, whatever you got in your brain cooked up, to make her leave John and go to you? Stephen I done told you play too much. You play too much. You need to cut it out. Like, really, you do. I'm about sick of you. And Dr. Roth, you ain't no special neither. Like I said, now we know how you did it. That can be reversed in 2 seconds. So, you decide to go the microchip route, huh? Yeah, we didn't see that happen before in another soap opera. Too bad General Hospital beat y'all to the too bad General Hospital did a better job than y'all with this memory transfer thing. I actually like their storyline better. Where they actually mapped it or I forgot how they said they did it with Dr. Mandis. I ain't gonna get too much in the General Hospital. But anyways, though, General Hospital did it better. With your little microchip that can easily be pulled out and Steve will be back. So y'all didn't kill Steve. Basically, y'all put a chip in his head and basically he a robot with stepping no feelings and says obsessing over Marlene and all that. So basically Stefano is the Stefano bot and y'all just got his memories and planted in Steve. Now he pretending that he's Steve. And once the chip pulled, or once the battery died from the chip, what you gonna do then? Okay, Dr. Rolf, you and your little crazy inventions. I hope you getting paid. I hope you getting paid good for these. And I hope you about as rich as Stefano is, cause you coming up with all these crazy things trying to help Stefano, your master, and trying to keep him happy. And yeah. He don't appreciate it because he appreciate the stuff you do. He'll be focusing on the mirror, not focusing on the lady of the night that's happily married with a husband and love her life she living. And it's not, and she ain't gonna, well, he ain't gonna never have Marlena, but he's still obsessed with Marlena. So, and he appreciates you, Dr. Roth. He'll find something else better to do. Or go back with Kate. We always enjoyed you and Kate going around the two at well. I enjoyed you going after Kate, and you know I enjoyed y'all together or whatever. So why don't you just go and play with Kate again? Leave Marlena alone. She done tried to attempt to kill you how many times? But yet you always run back for more. I don't know what it is about you and Marlena, but buddy, you're never gonna get her. So I'll stop it if I was you and stop embarrassing yourself at this point. You're coming off a little crazy, Stefano or Steveno. But anyways, though, y'all, other than Steve execution, not Steve, being execution. We gonna see if they gonna catch that. Ben and Clyde, and oh, now all of a sudden you concerned now, Mr. Weston, huh? Mr. Weston. You surprised and shocked now your son about to get executed. Now you trying to make everything right with him. The childhood, all them times you done beat that boy and all that and abused that boy, him and his sister. Oh, that's coming back to kick you in the behind now that you realize you can possibly lose your son. And basically you trying to make amends with yourself. If he do end up dying, you trying to clear your conscience. Okay, Clyde, I saw what you was doing there. I'm sorry. I was mean to you and your sister. I was a horrible dad. You just not realizing you was a horrible dad after all this time. Don't be trying to clear your conscience, sir. We still don't like you. While you up there trying to clear your head and clear your state of mind out, cause you didn't treated that boy like crap his whole entire life. Now all of a sudden this might be the end for him, and now you trying. Okay, Clyde, I see what you're doing there. That's not working. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day and have a good weekend. Bye.